Senator. There's really not much left to say after we went through that, and but there is a lot to do, and I think that's the thing about the Connecticut delegation, led by our two United States senators, and especially Senator Blumenthal, and the deaness of the delegation, Rosa DeLauro. We work well together, and for a small state, we're able to have quite an impact. This is especially important, and Brian and Allison, you know, Paul, you know, and Beatrice, you know, thank you all for being here. You get it. Manufacturing is value added, and everybody who has a semblance of knowledge, even Mike Polo, appreciates the fact that what manufacturing does and what it means in terms of job creation and what it means in terms of the creation of wealth and how that serves communities, states, and this incredible nation that we belong to. And what's really disturbing here, as the senator alluded to, is that why this cut? Why this policy? What thought is behind this? Here's the thought. Donald Trump said to Elon Musk, I need to find $2 trillion in cuts. And so I want you to go out to the agencies and imagine a person who's not been confirmed by the Senate, is not a cabinet officer. He's not even a volunteer, all of whom who would have to disclose their own financial interests. You all know he's the wealthiest man in the world with over $500 billion. God bless him. I'm sure he's smart. I'm sure he's worked hard, etc. But to totally disregard and just look at a number or a figure and then say, this is what we need to get out of this agency, is not the way to run a government and has nothing to do with the value-added nature of manufacturing and what it means. So it's not only going to take a delegation standing up, it's actually going to take you. It's actually business people, people who actually understand, as you so well articulated, the impact of small manufacturers, not just the Pratt Whitney aircrafts and the Sikorskys and the electric boat, etc., but it's the small manufacturer, and it's the job creation that comes from that, and what that does throughout all 169 towns in Connecticut, and frankly, all across our nation. So we stand together as a delegation and remain united. And yes, we will be putting pressure on the administration because red states are experiencing the same thing that blue states are experiencing. And when you take a number and arbitrarily say this is how we're going to reach that goal by cutting these programs without the knowledge of the impact or the value added that that brings, is not good government. In fact, it's bad government. In fact, it's not good business either, and all of you understand that. And that's the message we have to get back to this non-elected, non-approved group. They call themselves, they say DOGE, I call it DOGE. They dodge all responsibility that they have to the country because they've been instructed to find a number instead of working together to pull in. Yes, we have to address these issues long-term and short-term, but we should do it in a way that we apply intelligence and what's value added and what is not. And there's no question about the fact that small businesses are value added. So we stand with you. I want to thank the Senator again for his leadership, along with Senator Murphy and the whole Connecticut delegation.